Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to talk about how to choose a domain for your blog. Guys, welcome back to this channel. My name is Judith. I do how to make money online videos, personal finance videos, personal development videos. If that is the kind of content that you are looking for on YouTube, please consider subscribing to this channel. Press the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. So guys, on this channel we have talked about how to start a blog and earn from it. I hope I remember to put the link up here so that you can go and watch that video in case you haven't watched. We have talked about how to write your first blog. We have talked about how to choose a niche. So another important thing that you need to do before you start blogging is to choose a domain. Just like a physical shop, physical business, a domain name represents you in the digital space. The same way you would want to choose a good name for your physical shop, a name that is catchy, a name that will attract people, a name that is easy to remember, is the same way you're supposed to choose a good name for your domain. So I am here to just give you some tips on how to choose the best domain name for your blog. So the first thing that you need to consider when choosing a domain name is that you need to use keywords. When choosing a domain name, what I always say is that pretend that you are the visitor. What are some of the things that you will type in that will put in the search, that will search on Google, that will make that person to come to your blog? Yeah, for example, if my blog is about postpartum fitness, what are some of the terms that people will type in so that they can reach me? So you need to think of the keywords and phrases that people will be using to search so that they can reach you, and those are the words that you need to include in your domain so that you can be easily reachable. Yeah, I hope I make sense. So that is point number one. Remember, your domain name is the actual representation of your business or your website or your blog. Like I said, just like a physical shop, that is what represents you online. So make sure that you put in the correct phrases so that when people are searching for that particular thing, they get you. Okay, number two, choose the right extension. So I know that there are so many extensions nowadays. It is not just .com. We have .net, .org, .pizza, .photography, so many things. But now I advise that you stick with .com. .com is the most known. It is also the most incredible. The most incredible. Yes. So make sure that you simply stick with .com. Because now these names, the name that you choose, remember, maybe someone else has put fitmummy.com and you have put fitmummy.org. Most people will definitely put a .com at the end of the domain name when they are searching. So if the person keys in fitmummy.com and yours is fitmummy.org, definitely they will go to your competitor, and you don't want that to happen. So make sure you stick with the .com. Also, even though you can put so many anything, photography, pizza, remember, you also need to tell your audience, to show your audience that you are credible, that you are trustworthy. Most of these something names that do not appear trustworthy, and people will always click away. Yes. So make sure that you stick with the .com. That is number two. Number three, make your domain name short. Yeah. So make sure that your domain name is short. It is recognizable. It is easy to pronounce, because a very long one might be confusing. You need a name that you can simply throw in during conversations. Even when you are writing, you can easily type it. You can tell people that this is my website, and your visitors can easily remember it, because if it is too long, then it means someone will have to really think about it. Yeah, and most of the time, by the time they are clicking away, they have forgotten it. So make sure it is the name is short, easy to remember, and easily recognizable. About 6 to 14 characters is ideal for your domain name. Yeah. Also remember to. Okay, that is number 3. That's number 3. So point number 4: avoid hyphens and numbers as much as possible. Again, these domain names are repetitive. So if you write yours as fitmummy123.com and there is fitmummy.com, yeah, the person is likely, your visitors are likely to forget the 123 and just type in fitmummy.com. And then what happens? They go to your competitor. To avoid that, just avoid hyphens, because hyphens will also lead to misspellings. Hyphens will also make your, they will also make it long, yeah? Yeah, so avoid hyphens, avoid numbers, also avoid double letters. Fit mom, not fit mom, but with double O or something like that. Because again, someone will type in fit mom, thinking that it is the right one, and they will end up on your competitor's website. So to avoid that, avoid hyphens, avoid numbers, avoid double letters. Number 5, always leave room for expansion. Now, when starting out, maybe you have just come up with an idea. Let's say you want to write about postpartum fitness, but now along the way you would want to expand and maybe also talk about women fitness in general. If you have, for example, written your name as postpartumfitness.com, you have somehow tied yourself, and you'll have to maybe start looking for a domain name and transferring your website to a new domain name. First and foremost, it will affect you in that you will lose your traffic and even your visitor. Yeah, your traffic. It will hurt your traffic. So that means you'll be starting over. So to avoid all the hassle in future, make sure that your domain name is all inclusive and it gives you room to expand. Yeah. If I am, for example, if I believe that in future I would want to talk about home as a whole for my blog, as opposed to just kitchen, as opposed to the kitchen, maybe I can say mybeautifulhome.com as opposed to mybeautifulkitchen.com. Yeah, I hope you understand. So always leave room for expansion, because you never know. And then also later on, writing about the same thing can be boring at times after you have written about it for a very long time. So definitely you would want to branch out and talk about other things that are also related to what you're writing about. But now if your domain name was so specific, like postpartum fitness instead of women fitness, yeah, then you'll have a problem. So always leave a room for expansion. Number 6 and the last one, so you will go and research. Do some research about your domain name. This is to make sure that it is available. Yeah, because now each and every day there are thousands of domain names that are being bought. So just to make sure that someone hasn't already picked yours, you need to go and confirm before you register. You also need to do that because now you don't want someone to come and accuse you of stealing their name or riding on their success, something like that. So make sure that you research your name, and then after researching, if you find out that it is still available, make sure you buy it as soon as possible. Like I said, there are thousands of domain names being bought on a daily basis. Make sure that if you have found a good one, go ahead and buy it. Now you can go to, there are different places where you can buy your domain name. We have Namecheap, and by the way, it is not expensive. Namecheap is one of the most affordable. Yeah, it is the cheapest, one of the cheapest places to buy a domain name. I just bought recently at how much was it? $4 for a year. Yeah, something like that, $4 a year. So, and then we also have some hosting companies that actually give you a name for free when you host with them. For example, you can check out bluehost.com. You can also check out hostgator.com. So when you buy hosting from them, you get the domain name for free. So guys, I think that's it. That's it about choosing a domain name. I hope you have learned something today. I hope you have started your blog. Please let me know in the comment section if you have started one, where you are at. If you haven't, what is stopping you? Guys, for more videos like this and much more, please consider subscribing to the channel and click the notification bell. Thank you so much for tuning in, and see you in the next one. Bye.